Hello there everyone and welcome to the stream for today. So we are just going to be doing most of our normal DML stuff. So I don't know if I'm going to be doing any OSU or anything like that. But definitely going to be doing all of our clan stuff, DML stuff and all of that jazz. So let me go and get this up on my phone anyway. Oh god, there's an ad playing out. That is definitely not what I want to be doing. And let me stop the video on my PC as well, because otherwise I will end up lagging out horribly. So far the people that we've got here, Sir Meows a lot was here earlier. We have FNAF, Easy Games, Violet, Flygon, Decoys, Pape, Steven, Dennis, and does the stream not start at 14? No, it starts at 1 o'clock, because it gives you the countdown. And it said like 20 minutes ago that we had 20 minutes remaining in Zingo. Yes, it is showtime. And Master Gamer, hello to you as well. I'm sure we'll get a lot of people dropping in as the stream keeps going on anyway. Have you defeated any of the forts in the new clan update? Yes. Yes, we have done that so far. And that is going to be the main thing that we're going to be doing to start off for today. Because I do want to get as many clan points as possible. And, you know, getting clan points does get us card packs. So, definitely useful. Definitely useful stuff. So I'll take this off, pop that up, and this should be working then, as far as I'm aware. But we've got Lendro, Dio, Emma, Dark Gamer, and yeah, that should be everyone for now. Anyway, so Quacks, why did comment lol on Pixie Dragon's comment? She said cool and said lol. No, I laughed at you because you said, why do you never comment on my videos? I know exactly what happened. Has anyone heard about Mad Max? I know of it, but it's not something I'm really interested in or anything like that. But anyway, to start off today, we've got our Clan Siege sprites here that are ready, so we can go and try and take down a fort here. I'm not sure why everyone prioritized the gem tower. I don't really care that much, but if we go for the low damage, there's a 95% chance of a crit. But I found that the medium ones have worked out a little bit better for me over time, honestly. Maybe that's just me. And am I going in Discord? I think I'm going to avoid Discord for today, and then probably on the next live stream we'll do, like, the Discord chat. It's just if I want to do that, I'd rather, like, put a sort of... How can I call it? Like, a warning for everyone, or, like, a notification that I'm going to be doing it early. I wish we had a Divine Light and Plant Dragon. Yeah, we don't have a Divine Light and Plant, do we? I don't think we do, at least. But... yeah, we've already defeated this tower here, so now we've got this one to go, and then, really, I prefer the card pack towers, because again, I want the clan dragons as quickly as possible, but, you know, I'm positive that we'll at least get, like, another 2 or something. And Xavier, and Pixie, Limleng, and Vanessa, hello to all 4 of you, and thanks for the new sub that we just got there. Thanks for joining us in the live stream today. And we've got plenty of spell books, so we'll pop all of these in, and you know what? Might as well start some music as well, because I pretty much never have music. It won't be super loud or anything, but at least it'll be something in the background. And what other elements does the Apollo have? What is it, like... plant and something? Wait, not Apollon. Apollo Dragon DML, if we check it out, then his elements are plant and fire. I thought they were, but you know, just good to make sure, really. And Jason, hello to you as well. And has anyone voted for their favourite yet? Because if you've been seeing the Facebook post, it's like, vote for your favourite legendary. And I don't know what's happened here, but I actually hate, like, all 3 of these dragons, honestly. Like, the Ice Cream, Crystal, and Comet. I don't really like any of them, to be honest. And Ivo, you're back as well. Argent are a cheating clan? I wouldn't know. I don't work for GameLoft or anything, so I don't really pay attention, honestly. Can you change the music back to Pokemon? We had Pokemon last time. I'll change it to different music mixes, because... like, there's nothing weird about these songs, they're just sort of, like, generic. But we need to pet dragons for our quest anyway. I don't know, who are they? Can you give us an option? There's only the Apollo dragon that's left that we haven't unlocked yet. He's the only other divine that we haven't seen in game yet. Apart from that, we've seen every other divine. Oh, you actually got the chip dragon. That's good. You got a great chance of winning since the other clan's inactive. That's good. You would vote for the crystal? I just don't know. Like, honestly, all three of them, I just really don't care that much. So, I don't know, maybe it's just me. But, you know, we just need to keep petting until we finally get this clan quest done. Did you miss a lot? Not at all. No, we only started streaming like 6 minutes ago. What would you pick between the ice cream and Pixie? I'd pick the Pixie. I think she's cuter and she's more useful overall, so I'd pick her. Give our dragons food. We can give that to this guy. I love the feeding quests. Feeding quests, gold collection quests, all that stuff. I love it. Any tips for the clan event? Just keep doing the quests as much as you can. Do you have the Orc Dragon? Not yet. We are like 2 pieces away from getting him. So we're really close. Really close. You'd like to win events. I try every time, but nothing? What are you doing wrong then? Because the events, honestly, aren't difficult to finish off. There must be something that you're doing wrong, if that's the case. Like, just being honest with you, there must be something. Or you're just not around frequently enough. Like, honestly, it's been a while since we didn't finish an event when I was, like, really trying to finish it, so I personally don't get that. Which is why I always ask people, like, tell me what happens in the events if you don't finish them. Why didn't you manage to do it, you know? But let's pop Andy in there. Are you donating? What do you mean? Donating to what? Actually, I'm gonna make this very slightly quieter. Because I need music, like, really quiet to be able to think properly. How do you breed the stash dragon? I have a full breeding guide video on that. It's legit the first video on the channel, so you can't miss it. Are you donating by coins? I'm not sure what you mean. If you mean gems, then I haven't bought any gems in a good while. You think GameLoft is going to put the Apollo on the Christmas event? Could happen. Could happen, but we just don't know yet. And how do you get your dragons high level? It's really hard to get food, even with the farms and side quests. That's all that you can do. You just got to keep coming back, doing your fights as much as you can, putting the stuff in the farms. That's as quick as you can move in the game. I really want the burger for the Dragon of the Week. Same. Honestly, same here. A reindeer, samurai, orange. You have other legendaries and divines. Your samurai and orange dragons aren't good. Replace them. You got the stash dragon on the first try. Yeah, I had quite a few legendaries where we got them on our first attempt, which was pretty crazy. And do you have the Zeus dragon? I do not have the Zeus. I don't have any of the divine chest dragons. Purely because they were too expensive. I didn't want to have to fork out that amount of money. That is legit it. I just don't like spending a ton of money on this game. The sprites take 3 hours when recipes in the regular clan events only take an hour and a half to 2. That's what a few people were saying on the forums. They were saying, why is it not 2 hours? Or why is it not, like, just over an hour? Which, you know, it's a good change, I think, in terms of, you know, you get more every 3 hours because the timers take longer. But I think having it at an hour probably would have been a lot better. But maybe they were trying to avoid being like the other clan event as much as possible, so that's why they did it. Either way, I don't really know. I find the clan events boring to begin with, so it makes no difference. You also bought an egg toy with a dinosaur inside. Oh yeah, I saw you say that. There were a lot of those things in the toy shop. Like, there were dinosaur ones, there were dog ones, like multiple different animal types of those sort of egg things. I could have bought all of them, but just having one, you know, it was fantastic. And by that, I mean it was like literally the worst toy I have ever had in my life. You appreciate my legendary breeding guide. I'm glad to hear it. You know, that's the whole point of having them, because I know that someone out there is going to get use out of it. So, you know, what else can I ask for? As long as it helps someone at the end of the day, that's good enough for me. And let's do some more of these mines. You know how to get VIP tickets? Yep, you have to upgrade your VIP level. And you upgrade your VIP just by spending, or purchasing gems, I should say. And that is like the only way to do it, really. And which farm food do you suggest? Spring cherries are really good, and the squarey berries, the blue ones, are super good. They are expensive though, but the thing is, they're the best thing. Apart from that, you'd have to put in like 1 day or 2 day food and just come back every day or so to collect it, but it's not as good as those two, honestly. And SXC Gamer, hello to you. And thank you, Lendro. I'm glad to hear it. You bought a turtle one, its head broke off as it was growing. Oh my god, those things are so bad. Like, it's to do with, like, the chemicals in it, and that's the reason why it grows, and, you know, expansion and all that, but they're so bad. They're actually so terrible. I don't like shock gems. I'm sorry, Emma, I don't understand what you mean. You got a banana and I wasted almost a whole day? Wow, that sucks. That sucks. Yes, the flamingo's head may have fallen off a little bit. Just a little bit, though. Not a lot. You've watched the Stash Dragon breeding guide? Good! Good, good. You know, that saves a lot of questions while being in the live stream chat. It's like, why would I tell you during the live stream when I can just tell you to go watch the video, you know? Like, there's pretty much no reason me explaining it during the stream itself when that guide is gonna go into it a lot more in-depth than I can. And Crystal welcomes you as well. What if DML was in real life and you had those dragons in real life? The world would probably burn, and it would probably be a horrible place. So I don't want that. Which is better, autumn or yin yang? I'd say the autumn, definitely. And please attack LaFontaine? Why? I already have a video on me defeating LaFontaine on 2 accounts. So why would I do it now? You got the Regal by watching my video? Sweet! And Rother Panther, hello. You got the Stash Dragon on the 2nd try. Again, some people always say, you can't breed a legendary that quick, it's impossible. Except if you have level 50s. You know, it's just not true. Like, anyone that thinks that is very misled at the end of the day. And that is like it. Let's claim this, collect gold from habitats. It's giving us some really nice clan quests today. I can appreciate and respect this. Like, look at how many spellbooks we have. We have 44, for goodness sake. I'm on your Discord. I'm sure a lot of the people in the live stream are on the Discord. You know, it's the place to be if you just want to, you know what's going on in terms of DML, and people share stuff all the time. So, it's just nice to be around other people that play the game. Collect food. Another quest. Thanks for being my master of DML. Well, thank you, Emma. And Toms, hello to you as well. When you look at the fire habitat, it's grey, and when you enter the habitat, it's brown. That sounds like something I could definitely believe about this game. Let's have a look. It looks greyish here. I mean, these rocks at the bottom here, they're kind of grey, so maybe it's just, like, lighting from different angles? Or you could argue that, I guess? I don't know. I think some of the rocks are grey, some of them are brown. I don't know. Do you know GameX? I know of them, but I've never spoken to them. I awakened my Hypnosis 3rd element because he is the strongest on my team, but I didn't awaken the Autumn 3rd element. I feel like you should have done the Autumns first, and then done the Hypnos, honestly. When I play with Smoke Dragon, whenever I fight with the smoke, the dragons hit slow as turtle even if they have 2 times speed. Is your device old, or does it have, like, bad hardware? Because it may just be the fact that your device is lagging because it can't deal with it. Do you need stream mods? I do not need any. No. Not currently. Not for the amount of people that we have, I don't. The Ironcast has a special animation, you should check it out. He never used to. And Creeper Gamer just joined. Glad to have you in the stream. During the costume quest, I was so close to getting the eyeball. You were 50 short. Jesus. That's actually really sad. That's super sad, in fact. Please make more videos. I do like 2 videos a day. What more do you want from me? Do you want like 7 videos a day? I'm sure that'd make everyone go insane. Play on iPhone 6. That is quite old, but it depends on the hardware in it, which I'm not 100% certain on, but I don't think it's that good. Did you see my joke in the meme server? I probably have, yeah. I just don't react to a lot of the memes misc. You know, they're in there for everyone to have fun with. How to get the Warlord Dragon? You have to place high in the arena. You have to get first place in the arena or like top spot in the arena. So quite difficult to get a hold of, really. What are 3 good epic dragons? Because I'm still level 26, I can use until I get a legendary. Just any epic, honestly. Any that you can get a hold of. It doesn't matter, because you should never ever level up epics past level 30. Ever. Never ever ever do that. They're not good enough. So, really it doesn't matter which epics you use. Use whichever epics you want, you like the look of, and then just know that eventually you're going to have to replace it anyway. If a hacker joined your clan and said, "Hi guys, we will always win because I'm a hacker," what would you do? I probably wouldn't see it because I don't check the clan chat very often. Being 100% honest, I probably wouldn't see it. Like, not even kidding. Should I level Autumn to level 40? Yes. How we collect more and more food? Doing your fights every day. Simple as that. Honestly. That's the simplest thing that I can suggest, and it's the best thing that you can do. Can you make more videos about breeding? I do a breeding video, like, multiple times a week. Like, what do you mean, exactly? Like, I have so many breeding guides out for stuff. Did you saw the joke where I said a new dragon is going to be added and I posted a funny image? Probably. Again, I've probably seen it if it was in the Discord server. I have to keep track of stuff, because obviously, just in case anyone tries to, like, ruin the server or anything, I have to be around to stop it. Essentially. So I see pretty much everything that's posted in there, don't get me wrong. And Martin, hello! And Red Flower. You have the Sunflower. Same here. Is the Reindeer Dragon a good legendary since he can heal and make enemies weaker? He's okay for a defensive dragon, but honestly, I think the Narwhal is better than him. Like, genuinely, I would prefer the Narwhal to him. But he can be useful with his wind element. I think there's better options out there. How do you get the Autumn Dragon? You can't anymore. Unfortunately, it is a limited Dragon of the Month, so you can only get it during its selected month. So, in all likelihood, it won't be available until next year. Do you have the Realm, and what elements does he have? He has the exact same elements as the Crystal, but no. He's super expensive. Should I spend all my food to upgrade my time and stuff, or should I save it up for the stash? Save it for legendaries, but the thing is, I don't really like the stash dragon. Like, I would keep stockpiling all the food you get until you get a good legendary, so like a Pixie, Vortex, something like that. Just save all of your food up. It's going to take a lot of discipline to do that, and I'd be the kind of person to say, I know I should save this, but I wouldn't, because I'm impatient, but that is the best thing to do, realistically. Farming spring cherries, super good. You bred the mustache the first time in your life, so cool. That is good. I'm glad. I prefer offensive, not defensive. Pretty much everyone should prefer offensive over defensive. It's just, it's the tried and tested better option. Like, there's pretty much no arguing against it at this point. Offensive is just the way to go. Dream Team, Medusa, Torch, and Zeus. Yeah, that's a strong team. I agree. Which is better, Berry or Verdant? I'd say they're about even, honestly. They're okay, both of them. But neither of them are great. So. What's your favourite singer? I don't really have a favourite singer apart from maybe, what's his name? There's some Japanese singer. He's called, like, Karashino or something? That's probably completely wrong. I actually don't remember the name. I actually feel so bad. You know, when you want to, like, remember someone's name and then you feel bad for not remembering who they are? Is it Ito? I can find it through my music playlist. It's called, like, Ito something? No, one of the songs in my playlist has disappeared. God damn, what is that song? I actually don't know. That's super annoying. Okay, what is his name? I'll find it. Ito Kashitaro. There we go. Jesus, that took way too much searching. Holy. Should I do a face reveal on my channel, or is it dangerous? As long as you don't give out your address, no, it's not dangerous. Whenever I try and breed the Stash Dragon, it never works for me. It's early days. You got a whole month left to try. Like, don't panic yet. No need to panic yet. But, you know, a lot of people say that, like, oh, I can't breed it, it doesn't work. And it's like, how many times have you actually tried to breed it? It's like, oh, I've tried 5 times, Quacks. It's like, do you know how breeding in this game works? Whenever I tried to breed the Stash Dragon, it never works. Can I be a chat mod? I have no need for a chat mod, so no. I don't know why people always ask that as well. Like, why do people always want to be a chat mod? There's obviously no use for it at the moment, or no need for it. Do I play Roblox? Nope, never want to either. I don't have school tomorrow, yay! Why, is it like a holiday or something? I'm sure a lot of the kids in here play Roblox. Hi Quacks, am I late? You're not that late, no, we're only like 20-something minutes in. So, we got plenty of time left to do whatever we want. What is this? YouTube Studio Beta, what is that about? Well, I'm not going to show that in case I'm not allowed to. I did marry at Quackalakes and you refused. Oh, we didn't get the robot. We could have actually won the robot out of the dungeon. Sub to my channel, please. Sorry, Steven, that's written in the description, and it's been said multiple times. I'm gonna time you out for doing that. Never ask that again. Oh yeah, Zingo, they're talking about the Discord server. They asked me to marry them and I refused. Only those with the power and the money to force me into marriage will I accept. And by that I mean I will be forced into doing it. Would you replace the lantern for the plushie? There's a good chance, yes. And I have the Stash Dragon. I'm sure a lot of people do at this point. But either way, we've done the dungeon. We can do more side quests. We can't do perfect hits, we can't really do arena fights. So we'll get rid of all the others, but we can do the side quest fights. So we'll keep doing those for now. I think we've got enough to do all of them, don't we? Yeah, we have enough with the skip fights. Your favourite singer is Taylor Swift. Why would I hate someone just because they like some, like, cringy girl that sings? You know, if that's your thing, you like that. That's up to you. Which is the best option in farm to produce more food? Spring cherries and squarey berries. It's like I said, those Discord bots are for anime weebs. Only the Miku one. Or the Mickey one is what it is. It's called Mickey. But, you know, it's just, it has a lot of commands and stuff that's actually pretty cool. Like, you don't even really have to like anime just for the reaction gifs. I'm level 17. Well, you know, you've pretty much only just started then. Is the Aurora a defensive dragon or offensive? It's a defensive dragon more so, but it's a bad dragon either way, so, you know, either way I wouldn't suggest using it. And we got a new sub, so thank you for subbing to the channel. I feel like most of the people in the chat are people that have already subbed anyway, like 95% of the time though. Because obviously if you're subbed you get the notification for the live stream and everything, so makes sense that most of the people in here would already be subbed. Will you have a third member on your team? Yep, that's probably going to be the Hermes Dragon, honestly. Or the Apollo, possibly, if he comes out anytime soon. Is the stash good, at least if it's your first legendary? I'd say no, because don't ever plan on using a bad legendary, because they cost so much in terms of enchantment materials and stuff. And we got another sub, so thank you. Thank you guys for subbing today. Do you play anything other than DML? I play plenty of stuff other than DML. If you think I don't, that's simply because you haven't been around frequently enough. Which shows that you don't really watch that much of my stuff. My team is Love, Pixel, Autumn. Which of these should I replace if I had a Divine? I'd say probably replace the Love, because it's more defensive than the others, and I feel like, apart from that, your team's super aggressive. So, I think they kind of clash in a sense. Here, many people follow you and watch your videos. Not that many from India do, actually. It's mostly Vietnamese people that watch. There's a command for NSFW stuff that doesn't scream anime weeb. I don't know what does. You know, people have a way of saying that anime is just all, like, lewd, weird stuff, but it actually isn't, surprisingly enough. Like, I used to think the same thing, but it's not true. It's actually not true. Only if you watch trash shows, but that's like watching regular bad shows, like, on TV. Like, there's good shows and there's bad shows. Same goes for anime stuff. It's just, you know, people don't watch as much anime as readily, because it's kind of more niche. I don't get answered, I don't repeat it again because it's bad and annoying. Oh, were you talking about someone else? You're Chinese. Yeah, we got people from all over the globe. And oh, is that the breeding time? That's the breeding time for the red flower, but that could be the elixir that we just bred. Yeah, it could be. So, we'll see whether we got the red flower or not in like 13 hours, I guess. The blue flame is in it. Is it a offensive or defensive? I believe the blue flame's still kind of defensive in a way, but still not good. Should I use the torch instead of the Hypnos? Hypnos is good if it's the only divine you have, because you need the divine blessing on a good team. Which level lightning and mercury should be to get the vortex? I'd say level 15 plus for legendaries. I'll always say 15 plus. You live in Korea as a Romanian. That's actually super weird. Do you hear that? Do you hear that? That's suspected spam calling my phone. Let's decline that. Let's not look at that as suspected spam, shall we? Like, I'm not even gonna bother. I don't want to take a phone call and then it just be some random idiot guy saying, would you like to buy this from us? No thanks. At least 50% of anime is hentai, so there's that. That's not true. It's not true. No. If you look at my anime list, none of it is hentai, because a lot of hentai is just in terrible taste. And thank you for the sub there, but like I said, there are good shows out there. You have to look for them. What I normally do to find good shows is I go on, like, Master Anime and go by highest rated. And some of them do have weird stuff in it, and then I just stop watching, but other stuff is, like, super chill. Super chill stuff. What are good epic dragons for mid-gamers? Legendaries. Anyone that suggests for you to use anything below a legendary, don't do it. Just use any epic, honestly. It doesn't matter what it is. All that matters at a lower level is what level the dragons are. It doesn't matter what the dragons are. And Omer, hello. Mr. Sumo, send me a message. I don't care. I know it's weird, I'll get out of here as soon as I can, but since I'm 12, I will have to wait a while. I see what you mean. But yeah, people keep asking me recently, what dragons are good for my level 50? Or like, for me when I'm level 20? If it's not a legendary, it's not good. I can't say it enough times before it gets drilled into people's heads. You have to use legendaries. Do you have a guess for what could be the next legendary or divine dragon of the month? It's going to be December, so probably the reindeer in all likelihood. Ciao! See you then! Why is everyone 12? Because it's mostly young people and children that play this game. There are some mothers and like family members that get into it through the kids, but this is a casual game, so it appeals to the much younger demographic than other video games do. You have to watch out for OVA stuff because that's where the fan service stuff is. Depends on the show. Again, there's been a couple of OVAs that have been really good, and then most OVAs are pretty bad. I'll accept that, but as if the show isn't a bad show to begin with, they do have some good OVAs. My cat keeps pressing spacebar so the video keeps pausing. I know that feeling. What regular legendary dragon should I try to get? Pixie, Vortex, all of them really, but Pixie, Siren are the easiest to breed, so go for them first. I am very appealed. What? What are good epic dragons? I'm level 20. Add that to the FAQ, lol. I'm gonna have to eventually. But I mean, it makes sense, because, you know, if you're a newer player, it makes sense that maybe you haven't, like, looked up a lot of stuff yet, so you're not as experienced. So that's not in the same level as, what's your name? Because, how does that help anyone? Doesn't help anyone. But someone asking what dragons they should use, I understand that they're just looking for help. So, I'll repeat myself as long as it helps them understand, I guess. Nightwolf, hello to you as well. I like you in this game. Again, I'm glad to hear it. What are the Siren's elements? Water and fire, I think? It's not a great dragon, but just for stuff to breed, those two are the easiest. Pixie is a good dragon, so I'd suggest trying to breed the Pixie first, because again, easiest legendary to breed, or one of the easiest, and it's pretty good. Has your bird ever messed with your keyboard? Oh no, I wasn't talking about my bird there, I was talking about people being annoying. And I've seen cats do that for people before. Are the Divine Dragons ever coming back? Gameloft have said multiple times they do not plan on re-releasing them, but whether they go back on that decision or not, we'll have to wait and see. Could happen. What about Pixie's elements? They are plant and wind, so she's just a worse version of the Hermes dragon that we have. But if you don't have the Hermes, she's your next best option, basically. I think you can get Sumo with level 70 dragons. I got mine with a level 70 banana. You can, but you have to grind a lot. So if you want to avoid the grinding, really you'd need like a level 75 to 80 dragon to be able to get that high in the Enchantment League. And Legendary Munzen, hello! Who's your favourite dragon? That is written in the FAQ section. If you haven't read through the stream FAQ section, just go look in the stream description, everything is written there. It answers a lot of common questions that people ask pretty frequently. Who is the best, Comet or Dark Machine? Dark Machine is better than the Comet. I don't really like the Dark Machine, but I would say he is better than the Comet, just in general. But, again, it does really depend on what kind of team you have, because there's no singular dragon in the game that is going to win you the game. Like, the Autumn is probably arguably the strongest 1v1ing dragon in the game, because it's got decently high attack stat. What is it, base 78? I think it's 78 base attack, and Plant plus Shadow is incredibly good, but it depends on your whole team as to how good a dragon is. And you keep trying to breed the eel with the meteor, so I don't have the lightning dragon, and I breed it with the water dragon and keep getting geyser dragons. Wow, that's kind of It's good luck, but you don't want it. You don't want the geyser. So, that's happened to me a few times. Like, the uncommons have been such a pain to get on my Android account. I think Gameloft may go back on their word and possibly re-release the Divines. Again, I'm not saying there's no possibility, that's just what they said. They don't want to re-release them, or that's what they said initially, but anything could happen. And Kuyet, hello! What's the most badass dragon in the game? That really depends on your definition. Is it okay that I level up my bee and ice dragon because I really like them? You can use them, but they're not good. If you actually care about progressing, don't use them. Who would the third be? My third team member is going to be the Hermes. You're really triggered. Why? Did you like the Halloween event? I thought it was okay, but kind of boring, to be honest. When did I start the stream? I started it at 1 o'clock. Dark Mech looks badass. Again, it depends. Some people might say something weird, like the droid looks badass. I wouldn't say that personally, but some people might. I'm the opposite because I always get the eel, Tri-Cloud and Energy, and I'm a low level. It's sometimes the game just likes to mess with you. Like, if you want a really simple dragon to breed, like an uncommon or an epic, sometimes it'll give you everything but that. And it'll just keep doing it. Even if there's like a 1 in 4 chance or a 1 in 3 chance that you get the dragon you want, sometimes it'll take like 20 tries. Because it's a luck-based game. That's the whole concept of breeding in this game. Hello, I'm from Indonesia. Welcome, the king. The king of diamonds. Wow, makes you sound like a rich boy. But we've done plenty of enchantment fights here. Now that I have my Hermes dragon that we use quite frequently, we can do so many fights. And it's mostly down to the fact that we did D-rank recently down to like 700 trophies. So, that's pretty good. Pretty good at the end of the day. But we'll keep doing these fights. And this should be our last Enchantment League fight for now. You didn't get the Torch Dragon this game. Ugh. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes it's going to be nice, sometimes it's going to be a massive pain in the back. You're from Singapore! I've only been to Singapore during like flight stopovers and like a short overnight stay. But it's a pretty cool place. Is there a spider dragon because I want to draw one? No, there isn't. I can't decide what dragon to be the third member of my team. My other members are Autumn and Sumo. Third, Briar, Archangel. You need a Divine. You really need a Divine in that team because Divines are crucial now. At minimum 1 Divine. You need one. Is the Time Habitat still around? Because I've seen it on the Wiki, plus I have the chance to get it if it is still around. I am actually not sure. I actually don't have confirmation on anything like that regarding the Time Habitat. I know that it was, and that's all that I really know, to be honest with you. And I'm alright, Matej, what about you? Wait, is that reconnected now? Try that. Because it should be back now. Maybe a little bit laggier than it was. I hate what has happened recently with my internet provider because I have 2 routers in my house. One's the fast one is the less quick one. I'm gonna write in the chat just to make sure. Is it back now? Alright. But yeah, I have one router that is the really quick one that I have to use when I play like online video games, but for some reason, recently, it keeps cutting out for literally no reason. It's actually really, really annoying. So, I don't know. I'll have to see what's going on soon if it keeps happening. Because it shouldn't be doing that. Normally, as long as I'm doing something that uses up the bandwidth at the time, they don't cut it off, but sometimes they just do randomly. Hi again. It's still blocking. What do you mean, LPS? Like, I'll check this. It says we have no dropped frames or anything, which is normally a sign of whether it's lagging or not. So, on this router, it should be okay. Did you see the Ultra Sun and Moon data mine? I saw the data mine for the last games. I don't know if I want to look at them for this time as well, honestly. Maybe I should at least leave something to, like, surprise. Alright, that's what you meant, Zingar. I see. Alright, good, it's not lagging. Did I breed the red flower? We have the breeding time, which is the 12-hour, 38-minute one, whatever it was. But obviously we could have bred the elixir as well, since we have VIP level 8 or above, which, well, we have VIP level 19, so we definitely have a much higher level than we need, but we'll see. It was lagging, now it's good. Well, yeah, it would have lagged for like 30 seconds or so, definitely. Just crappy internet people. Who's it with? Do we have it with Virgin Media? Either way, they're gonna get an angry phone call eventually. Because it's like a daily thing. With the server that I have to use to play other games, it cuts like, what? Four times a day sometimes, which is really not very good, considering I need like a solid connection. Maybe I'll just get wired at this point. Oh, I want to see that timer. I'm only VIP level 3. Yeah, that'd be great for you, but obviously I have to wait and see. Do you have all the breedable dragons? I have every single breedable apart from the Tiki at the moment, yeah. Because obviously Tiki is VIP level 20, so he's a dragon that takes a lot of money to get a hold of. It flickered out for a sec. Why is it being so weird? Muerte needed to be legendary. Why though? Because a lot of the event dragons are epics. We've only ever had one legendary event dragon, and then obviously we had the divine event, but apart from that we've only ever had one legendary. Get wired with optical fibers, it's what all streamers use. No, we've got optical. Like, optic fibers is what we use. So, it's supposed to be extremely reliable. It's just the internet provider is bad. Like, not all streamers have to use wired internet, because most people just use their router. But it should be a reliable connection, honestly. And Mr. James, hello! Are you planning on getting the Tiki then? If I ever get max VIP level. What's 10 plus 11 equal? I don't know, is this some kind of, like, weird things in no, it does not equal the obvious answer? Friend Toby is a bot? Yep, of course he is. He's just like the fake NPC to make you not cry when you realise you actually don't have any in-game friends. And by that I'm joking. He's literally just there to like help new players get friendship points. Yeah, it should be alright now though. Why is there a bot friend? Again, it's to get friendship points for people, and plus, I think it goes on a little bit about adding friends, and they use him as an example at one point, so I think that's it. Is Bone better than Skeleton? Yes. The Bone has very, very high base attack. And the Skeleton, he's kind of a hybrid between damage and health, which I really don't like that much, to be honest with you. So I would say he's definitely better, yeah. You can't do anything with him? You can look at his stuff. It's just like an introduction to friendship points, basically, or how friends work in-game. What's the best legendary dragon? There's no singular best. It depends on whether you want a 1v1ing, an AoE, a support dragon. But again, that depends on your team. Gonna retry for Red Flower. Good luck! I ate Dragon Scale? Or you're at Dragon Scale? Do you celebrate Christmas, Quacks? Everyone in, like, Western countries celebrates it to the point of, like, giving gifts, but I don't really care for it. I'm not really a festive person. Do you think the Divines will ever come back? I missed the event. I answered this earlier. They said they don't plan on re-releasing them, but it could happen. What's the best 1v1 legendary dragon? There's a few different candidates. The Autumn is one of the best. You can just look at his island being jealous. Yeah, he has some weird dragons in his island every now and then. I've never bothered checking it out, but what does the recruitment code do? It gives you rewards like gems and other stuff like that. It's actually really not that bad. Like, free gems as a gift. Why the heck not? And Tram, hello to you. I love Christmas. Are you the one that buys presents for everyone? If you're not, that's probably why you love Christmas. Because some people go crazy during Christmas in terms of, like, buying gifts for people. Like, to the point where people spend thousands and thousands of pounds during Christmas. And I think it's too much. I think it's way too much to spend just on one day. Like, obviously it makes people happy, but at the same time, what you buy for kids, they end up, like, not using at least, like, 60% of it anyway. Does it give you dragons? If it does, which ones? I don't believe the recruitment code does. No, it's only the friendship stuff, like with the pop art and the farmer, I think. Isn't it? We just got a striker. Oh, that's a super good dragon for you. Torch is the best. He's my fave. He's a good dragon. But there are better dragons than him out there. He has a pixie and a balloon in his hatchery forever, literally forever. Those dragons are never getting hatched. They're just going to sit there perpetually and probably already dead in their eggs. I'm the best YouTuber. I'm glad you think so, Lim. Glad to hear it. And Fluffy Dragon or Frostbite, they're exactly the same dragon. Makes no difference. I'm only 12, like I said, and I have a little bro and a little cousin, and we are still with the Santa Claus thing. I'm not even going to comment on that. But again, be careful telling people how old you actually are on the internet. There could be any amount of weirdos in the chat. I wouldn't recommend giving away how old you are on the internet until you're like 16 minimum. But what do we get for the friendship stuff? Because I think all the rewards are just through here, aren't they? The Totem of Friendship stuff. Yeah, I think they are, like all the dragon rewards. The pop-up. Oh no, it is the recruitment stuff, isn't it? I've forgotten because it's taken so long. Yeah, you need to get like a certain amount of people to add your recruitment code, and then that is how you get the pop art and farmer, which is why those dragons are like super hard for people to get. I do remember now, but that's been like 2 and a bit years since I did that, so that's my mistake. Is Narwhal good? He's decent for a defensive team, yeah. He has lots of good uses at the end of the day. What's the difference between Torch and Lantern stat-wise? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm a weirdo, give me your address, bruh. No TY. No TY. I have both dragons from the totem. Yeah, I got all of the totem stuff like so long ago, so I forget those things. And yet they are technically some of the harder things to get in game because he just randomly has like multiple people to recruit. Not many. Do you have the farmer and pop art? Yes. I'm following 4 days to be precise. Yeah, again, I forget about some of the weird, intricate, like, recruitment stuff like that. Again, I'm sure everyone will get it eventually. People make new accounts all the time, so maybe you can convince someone to add your recruitment code there sometimes. People always use my recruitment code. I'm like, don't use mine. Use someone else's. I don't want you to use mine. And what element does the Poseidon Dragon has? What is it? Water and something not very useful? Void and water, yeah. Do you time out people often? If they break the rules, I time them out, yes. Why would I time people out unless they broke the rules? I wouldn't do that. Only if they break the rules would I time them out. And then you have your magic address, LPS, I see. I see. Do we have any Watsuma hoo-has for this? Do we have any portal gems? Yeah, we got 11. Let's do this fight over then. Might as well, while we're here. Guess there's quite a lot of gold in that. And plus, with the regular fights, we don't have to use 2 energy like we do in heroic mode, so this is pretty good. My torture's name is Saini. Oh, that's like our dragon's name. Do you play Uso? Oh, I play Osu. I don't play Uso. Unless you're talking about Koi to Uso, which is like an anime, in which case I don't play that either. And we got another sub, so thank you for joining us in the stream today. If people use your code, you benefit from it, so it's not a bad thing. But I don't need it that much. Other players need it a lot more than me, so I'd rather they use it on them instead of me. I don't need it. I'm subscribed to you. Well, thank you, Diamond King. When you're waiting for that certain fragment piece, type, but you seem to get everything but that. You know, I understand, but at the same time, with my ruin exploration, I've been really lucky with the volcano this time around. Not sure why, but it's giving me the pieces, like the quickest more than any of the other ruin explorations. Super weird. I noticed you have some stuff to clean on Hatchling's playpen. Search it carefully again. I left those there because I like the decorations on the playpen. Like, I know I need to use it for a level up, but I like the little decorations on the island. My grandmother was about to get kidnapped a couple of years ago. Wow, what the heck? Stash seems like the hardest legendary to breed. No, that's not true. The Briar is a pain in the butt to get. Will the other dragons show your paws be released again? Those show your paws dragons have been dragons that people have been waiting to be released again for like over a year now. I'm waiting, everyone else is waiting. Give us the orca. Give us the turtle. We want them. We want them in game. I don't know why they haven't released them yet. Magma Layer is a pain, been playing on and off for 2 years and still trying to get the last rune. That sucks. Plushie is hard to get unless you're Quacks and you get it second try. You know, I don't know what was happening. My luck recently has just been too good. It has been beyond belief. Well, clean those and replace them with the ones from the shop. You can store them anytime. I know, but I don't even want to get rid of them. Like, what do we have left? Yeah, we have, like, the little ball pit. The little ball pit stuff here. We got him and... Well, we can't clear that one. We do have the rocks, though. I'll get rid of the rocks. I mean, I still like the rocks, honestly. I liked having them there. If you're gonna be like the ban hammer or like the angry hammer, fine, I'll clear them out when I get 18 mil. I'll buy them from the shop. Join my clan Golden Dragons. I had no idea the Orca Dragon exists, but man, I need it now. I'm gonna call it I Date. I Date. Why? Is there a reason? By GTG. Thank you, Moochie Moochie, for being here. You've been around so much frequently. So I hope you enjoy yourself. But yeah, the Striker Dragon, I genuinely think is like one of the strongest dragons. Strongest clan dragons, if not the strongest, maybe like joint strongest. I just think it's insanely strong. And I did hear that apparently League 5 is going to be opening up soon enough. Not quite yet, in terms of like the arena, not arena stuff, the clan stuff. So when League 5 opens up, that is going to be a kind of hectic time, so I'll be waiting for that. What's your name, Quackalakes? That isn't the FAQ section, it's Emily. Felines are my life, I need the leopard dragon. I get you, I get you. What would be funny is if the Chronoids were in the Playpen Island. I would love to see the Chronoids in that big ball pit, or one of them actually on the train. I would love to see one of them on the train. That would actually, like, be so good. Her name is Emily, I think. Yeah, it is. Hammerfu, what the heck did you just say? Which is stronger, Yin Yang or the Torch? I'd say the Torch is stronger, personally. And the Clan League 4 is hard. It is quite... It is a league where there are a lot of good clans in it, so I know what you mean. But I still don't know what you meant by saying that before. That was super weird. Like, something about the Orca? That was super strange. Looks like we've run out of stuff though, that kind of sucks. Let's get all of our gold for now out of here. Collect all of these bad boys. This actually gives quite a lot of gold. I don't really think about it all too often, but this stuff is like super good. So we'll collect all of these first. All of them, come to me! That actually wasn't a collection, that was a fight. Alright, looks like we've got everything then. Every time you unlock a Chronoid, you can see it on the island playing. Yeah, exactly. I mean, when we unlock the Chronoids, they just sort of fly around Kronos. I would love to see them, like, playing in this thing. I would love it. I think that would be so good. We have the Viking doll as well. I didn't notice him. I knew that we had the balls left to go, but I didn't know that we had the Viking toy. You know, there's just so many, like, little decorations in that take up, like, one square that sometimes I don't see. You have 0 portal gems, I have 148. That's because I use them every day to stream. Because if I don't use them during the live streams, they end up lasting, like, 20 minutes. And, obviously, that's not great. Again, if I could play DML for, like, a long time throughout the day, that'd be so good. We'd be, like, max level already, easily, but... You know, it's just not how the game works. Speaking of which, the decorations that they released for the Halloween island, like, I've forgotten the name of it, but I actually do like these. I also like Kooky Carl for 1 gem and the Wishing Fountain. The League Idol is a pretty good decoration as well. There's really so much stuff that I'd love to decorate my islands with, but it's just super annoying removing stuff off of islands that I just get really bored having to clear everything out. Like, I love the Snow Dragon! How cute is that thing? I actually love it so much. And I love the ones that move just randomly, like an ode to fruit. That'd be so good to have around your farms. Stuff like that. I really do like that stuff. All mines conquered give 320,000 of gold altogether. Not really that useful IMO. It's okay. You know, it doesn't take a lot of effort, put it that way, to click them. So it's not like super good or anything. But I think it's okay. It's okay as just a little bonus. We don't know Kronos' backstory, do we not? I actually don't look into the lore in this game, like, at all, so I wouldn't know personally. And what's the Kronos max level? Is it level 4? Is it level 4 or level 5? Email, please make it so the vault collects from your mines too. That'd be pretty good. But yeah, you know, it would be good to have more stuff about Kronos and just more in-game stuff in general. I'd probably appreciate that quite a lot, but at the same time, I end up forgetting all the lore in this game, like, instantly. Oh, actually, before we do anything else, or before I go, I should say, I should probably gift everyone. Because if I don't do it on stream, I don't do it. So, it's good that I've remembered. So let's go and do all this, and... You know, as soon as I finish live streaming, I'll probably go and eat, and then I'll probably stream on Twitch afterwards. so might as well. Whenever I'm not streaming on YouTube, I'm either making YouTube videos or I'm streaming on Twitch. That's pretty much what I do. It's 5. I couldn't remember whether it was 4 or 5. It goes down to, what is it, 2 days? A button gift all would be amazing. The reason that Gameloft have said multiple times they don't want to implement that is because obviously you get friendship points for gifting, and so, I don't know, there's something about trying to work out the friendship points you earn with a gift all button that's kind of gimmicky, or they can't really work it out, or they don't want to work it out, so they kind of want to force you to earn your points in a way. I don't know. Now Kronos has 2 kids, rip Kronos. Wow, are you saying that kids ruined his life? That's pretty rude. It's because you skip dialogue in events like you did with the Costume Quest. I don't skip it. I read it, but I don't say it out loud, because I actually read super quickly, so I read things much quicker than I say them out. And my problem is, I hate reading. Like, I cannot stand books. Because I can read everything super quickly. I'll take it in for about 2 seconds, and then I forget it all. So, that's the reason why in school, during English, I still to this day have never read a novel in my life. Because I legitimately cannot remember things that I've read. That's how it works. I don't know what's with me, but I legit cannot remember things that I read. So, it's just one of those things. I'm never going to remember the lore. Ever. Your clan seems good, but they are players that are inactive, right? That's why you can't push to League 4? What? Do you see which league we're in? Do you see which league we're in? Do you see how many donations Diana's done in the clan? We're definitely League 4. If a League 5 comes out, we'll get League 5. Like, that's not even an issue. You really have a lot of friends. I have the max amount at 200. You're on voice chat? That's cool, but I already said that we probably won't be doing any voice chat stuff today. We'll probably do it in the next live stream. That problem might go away after reading a few novels. The thing is, I tried to read like 8 novels. I'd get like 3/4 of the way through and then realize I didn't remember any of the book. It just doesn't work in my head. It does not work. So, without having like a picture aid or something that goes along with the text, I legitimately do not take in information from reading. It's just one of those things that my brain works differently from other people. Books, I have no imagination. So, you know when people say, picture it in your head? I physically cannot do that. It's just one of those things. Like, it's just some people are not visual learners. I have no choice but to be a visual learner. And, like, I don't remember what people look like at all. Like, I can't remember what someone that I've seen 2 hours ago looks like in my head. It doesn't work. And cycling races! Hello! How many towers in the clan siege did you destroy? I think we're about to destroy our second one now. Let's have a look. We're super close to destroying our second one. But you know, people in like the super high tier clans, they've already defeated the clan dragon once. And you can defeat the clan dragon multiple times. It just depends on how quickly you go through the event. From the pace that we're going on, I think we might get like 4 towers down, maybe the 5th, but I don't think we'll be defeating the clan dragon. I don't love books, but it's nice to read a good book. Again, people have been saying that to me my whole life, and I've tried, and I've tried, and I've tried, but, you know, when you can't imagine the scenery, when you can't see images, you know how when people talk about, like, oh, this character has blonde hair and blue eyes, and they're magnificent, blah blah blah. All I see is grey. I see, like, the, you know when you close your eyes and you sort of see static? That's all that happens when I read books. And how many books do I have in the clan siege? I have 79 spare at the moment, so we'll have to come back every 3 hours to put those in. My clan going for the Clan Dragon second round. We would love active players to join. If anyone wants to join a clan, you know, that's fine. I don't have a problem with people advertising their clans as long as they're not, you know, lying about what stage that clan is up to or anything like that. I didn't get more divines because of stupid school. I don't like school, but, you know, prioritizing DML over your school learning is obviously not the way to go about it. In Monday, the school will get syringed? What? I just joined it and defeated a tail by myself and the others do nothing? That sucks. You know, maybe make your own clan and then advertise it on, like, Facebook groups if they allow it, or on, like, Google groups, like Google Plus groups or something. That's normally the best thing to do from experience. But it looks like we have run out of things to do in DML today, so that is more or less going to be the end of the stream for now. Your Android clan is defeating the Clan Dragon for the 3rd time. Yeah, exactly. There are some guys that are up to like their 4th, 5th attempt already, and I'm like, you know, that's pretty good. That is pretty good for anyone that can do that. But our clan, you know, there's probably like 10 active people. We still get a lot done, surprisingly, even with 10. We do have 50 members. You know, I think soon enough I am gonna have to, like, call a cull for the clans and just, like, kick out everyone and get everyone to rejoin. Do you have the Dark Matter Dragon because I love his baby form? I do. Yeah, I do. My clan is trying to destroy one tail, but that's because there's only, like, 2 active players. Yeah, I know. I don't have Facebook, I don't need it. That's fair enough. If you don't want to use Facebook, why would you use it? But, you know, like I said, we have pretty much ended DML stuff for today, so I don't really know if I'm in the mood for Osu. I don't know, my eyes are kind of dead, to be honest. Probably should do that ASAP. There's nothing super exciting that's happening in the clan events though, so even I'm pretty inactive, so I feel like I'm a hypocrite if I kick out other people for being inactive when I'm super inactive, you know? Oh, syringe because everyone will get a syringe. I get what you mean. Those things are super important though, that they do in the school. My clan has 3 members, me, my brother, and my cousin. But yeah, anyway guys, for now I'm going to leave it there. So the VOD will be up later today anyway, you know that it will, but... You know, I'll try and stream tomorrow as well, like I always do. I try and stream every day that I'm available, so... Okay, King of Diamonds. I don't know why you had the audacity to say that at the end of the live stream. Like, why would you say it now? How many points do you have in the current clan event? Like 160,000, just about? But, like I said, for now, see you guys, and just in general, have fun, and I will see you.